long way to go. But, you know, it's hard. The hardest thing is without pads. It's hard to see a lot of things without pads, and just a lot of young guys getting reps, which, you know, it's great for them to get reps, seeing stuff for the first time live, and the speed that the game plays, that it goes at. So, you know, we'll get better tomorrow.
That's especially true for your own position, that without pads, you really tough to evaluate those lines.
Yeah, and I told him before going out there, I know there's going to be physical part of it's not there today. It's going to be I want to see the fundamentals. I'm going to evaluate today is the fundamentals, hand placement, foot placement, assignments, and all those things. That's the effort is the biggest thing. That to me, out of day today, that's what I'm looking for.
How did Jack Wales first go?
He's still a little limited, but he'll be. I think sometime he'll be fine. But no, it's good. Same thing. He's a new guy learning a new system, and just the speed of the game is hard. It's really no different than a high school kid in terms of the speed of the game. Even though it's junior college, but it's the pace we practice, the pace we do things. He's done a great job adapting to it. You know, he's lost I think 15, 16 pounds since he's got here. So he's a great kid, very conscious about what he does. So he's going to get better.
Same deal for Rufus, kind of moving to a new position.
Yeah, and the difference with Rufus is Rufus knows he knows how we practice. He knows what this program is. He's been around here long enough to know it. I think it's just more the technique, the verbiage that comes out of my mouth compared to what he was getting at tight end. I think that's just the biggest thing, just technique things and assignment-wise, the biggest thing he's got to pick up. But he did a good job today.
Excited about his athleticism, though.
Yeah, he's done it. Rufus is a great kid. He's been around here, so now it's like I told him, it's time for him to step up and be a full-time contributor, and he's got to work at it. He's done really in the last 3 weeks. I told him today he's done a great job in the offseason the last 3 weeks of turning over that. So now we got to see it in the practice field next month here.
Similar to what you've done before, you move guys around a lot at different positions, you know, playing different tackles.
Today I kind of let them soak in a little bit of what they're going to do, but I told them unless you're a starter, really, there's two guys to me, and that's Blaine and Dylan that have, in a sense, solidified a job. The other three, and there's 15 other guys running around to go find a job, and it might be a tackle, it might be a guard, wherever it's going to be, but go earn your spot.
How'd it feel to get back out on the field today?
Absolutely terrific. Absolutely terrific. I'm tired of being in the office. I don't coach to sit in the office. That's where you want to be out there.
Talk about now that adding the run game coordinator. I mean, even though you have really been heavy involved with it all the time you've been here, you kind of got an official title on it now.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, we're going to do what we do. We're going to put the guys in the best position as a group, as an offensive staff. Myself, Coach Mullen, Coach Gonzalez, Coach Johnson, Coach Knox, Coach Salek. We're all going to. We've always done it for 5 years. It's a contribution to the whole offensive staff to put it together. And, you know, I guess the title is what it is, but I think it's we're still going to do what we do and get the right guys the right ball at the same time. It's going to be successful for us.
Speaking of 5 years, I mean, the first time you go practice and don't get to yell at Gabe Jackson.
You're going to make me cry now. No, I mean, and again, it's the same thing. I mean, it's part of the game. It is different out there, but once you really, I probably thought about it before practice, but once you got in meetings, once you get going, the great thing is there's young guys like Ken Flowers and Jake Thomas and all those guys that, in my mind, they're the next Gabe Jackson. So it's the next guy to get them going to where, you know, hopefully 4 to 5 years from now, they're in the same position Gabe was in.
Do you think that Jamal is the front runner there at that left guard position, or Justin Malone? Who do you say so far? I'll tell you who's a front runner in about 15 days. You know, 15 practice. I don't mean they've all played, so it's not where they played both about the same amount of snaps. So to me, who's going to be there? We'll see. I mean, at the end of spring, and then to me, it's still right up until whenever we play next year, September something or August something, whenever it's in there. Jumbotron shows the face, you know who it is.
How's the chemistry